Hello and welcome to SG Tech Forum. This is AWS CrashCourse introduction video. In this video, we are going to understand about AWS Free Tier account and the different services AWS can offer. All right, before we dwell into AWS itself, let's look at what is cloud computing. And as you can see, I have done this cloud computing video a couple of years back, but it was based on Oracle Computing Cloud, right? Though we are discussing AWS, but within this, as you can see, I have discussed this NIST paper SP 800-145, which is a definition of cloud computing. This is very important document, and if you are starting with your cloud computing, please go ahead and give this a read. This is agnostic to any cloud provider. That means NIST is keeping it generic or a high level, and it's pretty much applicable to all cloud provider. So please go ahead and familiarize yourself, and the link is in description, so you can go and watch the video. Now let's come back to AWS. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services. It is subsidiary of bigger Amazon group, the wholesaler retailer Amazon group. It's a cloud computing department, and it's essentially a cloud provider. So this is their website, aws.amazon.com, and if you're here, you can either sign in, or if you're a first-time user, you can create an AWS account. To create an AWS account, functional AWS account, you need to authenticate yourself or validate yourself by putting your credit card information. But don't worry, they are not going to charge you unless you start utilizing the resources. So they are just asking for credit card information so that they can make sure that you are a authentic individual or authentic business, and you are not trying to exploit or DDoS AWS services. So that's just for setting up right expectations. Once you create your account, and so you have your credit card information there, you may be wondering that I may accidentally pay or use services for which I have to pay hefty bill. So for that, what we are going to do, first we are going to touch base on AWS Free Tier services. What is AWS Free Tier? First time when you create your AWS account, you are automatically sign up for Free Tier, and the Free Tier is valid for 12 months. Every Free Tier give you certain resources and certain limit for those resources, and we will touch base on that. What are those resources and what is their limit? They call it AWS Free Tier limit. This limit is pretty generous for anyone who want to explore the services, and as and when you are ready to consume it for your businesses, then probably you should go and check what it will cost by using AWS price calculator, and we will talk about that in upcoming videos. All right, so how you can avoid unexpected charges. Though you are signed up for Free Tier, still you have this doubt that I may accidentally start using services for which I have to pay. So for that, what you can do, you can go to once you sign up, this will be your AWS management console, like console.awsamazon.com, and I'll show you that in a moment. You can always go there and check your billing. So here you will see all the detail, what services you are using and what you're paying for that. All right, so this is the Free Tier, and now let's check what Free Tier has to offer. Okay, Free Tier cloud computing, AWS Free Tier. You can create your free account from here, but let's see what it has to offer. Free trials, short-term free trial offer start from the date you activate up for a particular service, 12-month free, and some resources are always free, even after when you come out of this 12-month free program. Okay. What are the different product category? These are the different product category. These are not services, they are category for the services, like compute services, database services, storage, container, mobile app, serverless, machine learning. All right. A small or a snippet of what you get as a part of AWS Free Tier. You get Amazon EC2, which is their virtualized PC or instances. You get 750 hours of EC2 instance per month. but obviously you have to restrict yourself to the capacity or resources of that virtual machines. So you can only use T2 micro or T3 micro dependent on region. And as you can see, if you are choosing one T2 micro, 750 hour is more than a month, right? In a month you get 720. So even if you keep it running entire month, you still have some slack. So it's pretty generous. You can keep it running all the time, at least for 12 months. Amazon S3, which is their storage, object storage, you get generous 5 GB of standard store, and get and put request is there. RDS, relational database, 750 hours. Again, you can keep it running throughout the month, and you have to restrict yourself with a DBT2 micro, the instance size. So many other things. DynamoDB, which is their NoSQL database, AWS Lambda, serverless function, SNS, and the list goes and on and on. And so this is very useful. Every time you want to make use of any service, please bookmark this page, come find that service and make sure that what is the free tier. So let's search. For example, the day you started thinking that I want to use cloud, so their CDN, cloud front. Yep. So if you want to use CloudFront, let's search. As you can see, CloudFront, 1 TB of data transfer out. So even before you start using the services, make sure you know what is the free tier limit and what is the size and other specifications are. So I'm going to put this link in the description. Feel free, go check it out. All right, from here only you can create your account, or you can create your account from here. This is a 5-step process. You have to put your name, address, credit card information, and you are ready to go. So now let's check what are the different services available. As you can see, these are the category, and search all AWS products. You can see 227 services are available, right? Now I'll just quickly give you a glimpse. Like, I have already created my account, so let me sign in. Once you sign in, there are two options: root user and IAM user. Root user is one who created the account, and then you can have many users. Like if you are an organization, you can create users and assign them an IAM role so that they can also log in. So root user, think of it like a super admin user having all the privileges, and then you can create multiple IAM user. So if you are a business, please avoid using root user, but for a hobbyist, I am okay with my root user privileges. Let me go ahead and log in. Always make sure you enable multi-factor authentication for your root user as a part of best practices. This is newly created account, and hence I have not done that. As you can see, this is my landing page, and if you click on this cube, Rubik cube, it is like you are recently, or either you can click on all services. All these are like a recently visited services. You can go back to console home, or you can favorite few services. So whatever service you are accessing, they will show up as a recently. Okay. So as you can see, I have this in lexicographic category, but if I want to click on all services, I can see all my services listed here. Or you can search for service. For example, I want to search for EC2, which is very popular virtual machine instances, and you can simply click on EC2, and that's where you're gonna go, and you can now start using that services. That means you can create instance, you can launch instance, stop instance, and all those things. Also, thing to notice is when you create your account will be created in a region closest to where you are creating that. Like I have given North Virginia data center location or region, and this will be your username. All right, and we will talk about more about all these things in upcoming video, but for now, this is what I wanted to show you, an introduction to the free tier account. And once you sign up, what is the view you are seeing, and we'll take it from there in next video. Thank you and stay tuned.